good idea. But again, that Raven is going to be in dire straits if he does get caught out. We now see a few more Hellions coming out for Mr. TLO, and these, one of them does have enough energy to pick up one of those Hellions, but it seems he's going to cancel doing that, as well as this Ghost going to be running in for maybe another EMP, but he doesn't have enough energy. Few Immortals out, and as we can see now, TLO is researching Hunter-Seeker missiles, as well as aTnSocke researching his Psionic Storm, as well as getting a few more gateways. So this is an interesting match. I'm surprised TLO is not going for more Marines, or even maybe a Thor. As we can aTnSocke now getting a where did it go? He was getting, there it is, a High Templar, and he's thrown down a Fleet Beacon. Where is that Fleet Beacon? I cannot see you anywhere. Must be here somewhere. Oh, it's there! I thought that was a second gateway. No, he's throwing down a Fleet Beacon. Fantastic. So we might even see some carriers, or even a mothership if we're lucky in this game. It's an interesting game, actually. And he's throwing down a pylon next to his Nexus. Why would I mention that he's throwing down a pylon next to his Nexus? Anyway, these Hunter-Seeker missiles should almost be done. Yes, I believe it has just complete. So that's going to be devastating if he can catch it off guard. Oh, these Phoenix getting perilously close to nothing that can kill them, really. However, aTnSocke is now bringing out a carrier, so that's going to be interesting. Against this ball of units, I'm not sure whether TLO is going to have the upper hand. These Hellions are not going to... Oh, they're going to have a lot of kills on these probes if it gets... Oh, God, that Infernal Pre-Igniter was destroying those probes. It's a good job that he moved them back. But I think he might snipe out this Nexus. Does he have Stimpak? He does, but he doesn't have any Medivacs, so there's no point stimming up at this point just to take out a Nexus. aTnSocke now moving this ball of units around here, hopefully to defend his natural, as TLO is getting perilously close to taking this natural out. Oh, feedback on those Ravens, so he can't throw down anything. Picking up the... Oh my God. Picking up those siege tanks in order to get rid of their siege. But that being said, loads of aTnSocke's units have been taken out by all these marauders, and it seems like the EMP is doing its job very effectively, and he's picking up a few more units. Oh, I think he's going to fend this off with this Archon and a few Stalkers and Zealots, as well as these Phoenix, which are doing a really nice job of neutralizing the army. aTnSocke did have this Immortal stood in the back for so long, but just didn't utilize it. Bit of mismanagement, maybe this. No, he's not gonna suicide. But TLO does not have anything to deal with these bloody Phoenixes. What is he doing? He should be at least getting some Marines out, or some kind of... He's still getting these Ravens. Maybe he's lost a bet with someone, and someone said, you have to go lots of Ravens against someone who's going Phoenixes. That's a fantastic idea. I'm not so sure. Anyway, he's getting his next orbital command out to take his third base. aTnSocke really needs to get up this second expansion at some point, as he will be running out of minerals at some point. Maybe quite soon. But these Phoenix just coming in, and he does have a few Marines now in order to deal with these. But picking up all these, and I'm pretty sure that... Oh, he does lose one of those Phoenix there. And the auto turret did go down from one of the Ravens, so it's not a bad counter, but it's not the most fantastic counter either. As we can see, more carriers are coming out for aTnSocke, as well as the Graviton catapults to get those small little ships out quicker. Small little ships. However, we do see TLO researching and grabbing a nuke, so that'll be interesting if he does get it effectively. Oh, and TLO going for the gold expansion here. So we could see a very, very, very high eco advantage in TLO's favour if aTnSocke does not do anything about this. And taking out this pylon here eventually. That pylon was up for ages, and loads of mules going down. He must have had loads saved up there. Anyway, more of these interceptors being researched now, as well as weapons level 1 for air from aTnSocke. Loads of tech buildings going down, actually, for 2, 3, 2. What did it say? 2 and 3? Oh, maybe it's for... oh, yeah, I see. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, loads of tech buildings going down for TLO there. as well as researching cloaking for the ghosts. So he's going to be coming in, trying to get some nukes off. I love watching TLO try and nuke. It's fantastic. He always makes amusing use of it. It's always good to watch. Anyway, these Phoenixes now coming in, getting a bit more harass on these, but being EMP'd once again. But these carriers now coming in to take out this ghost. And even though these Phoenix have no energy, they're going to be very effective at maybe repelling one or two Vikings. However, TLO now going for a counter-attack down at this second expansion, and this command center is going to go down to these 2 carriers and 3 Phoenix. However, this expansion has gone down to these oh, nice storm on those units there. But now sieging up and going to be taking this advantage. Oh, these Templar and Stalkers go down to that. Building a few bunkers here and nuking as well. Oh, fantastic use of these nukes and units. This nuke's going to be getting perilously close, but these carriers coming in to save the day. Where is this ghost? There it is, and the nuke does go down just before the ghost dies. These carriers now railing down in these bunkers and going to be moving into TLO's base to try and fend off what they can. Oh my god, I didn't expect to see carriers and nukes when I loaded up this game. I sort of made a pledge to myself that every pro game I would commentate blind, so it's quite amusing to watch these games as they progress and just commentate over them as it goes, wing it. Anyway, Socke is now throwing up this second expansion and third expansion again, in order to get back into this game. I do think, though, that Socke is in a very good position here. He's fended off quite a lot of TLO's pushes, and even the nuke rain. So he's in a good position to fully fend off this, although TLO does have a lot of Marines here and some siege tanks which are going to be able to fend off anything that comes their way, especially these interceptors and carriers. 3 carriers now and a 4th coming out as well. It's going to be really I genuinely didn't expect to see carriers. It's always fun to see carriers in this kind of situation, but picking off that ghost really nicely there, and god, things go down so fast to those interceptors when they get flung out. That's awesome. Oh god. Anyway, there was an armory going down somewhere. It's stopped making, so eventually he will have an armory, and Socke now getting weapons level 2 as well as an observer. This 4th carrier coming to join, 5th carrier, sorry, coming to join the fray. TLO needs to do something here, because 5 carriers is ridiculous, and if it gets any higher, then he's going to have no chance at all. These Phoenixes coming along now to have a poke around, seeing what's going on, being EMP'd by the ghost there. But these carriers are going to make mincemeat of this force if TLO is not careful. They're coming in from the side here, going to take out quite a few of these. All these Phoenixes have been taken down, but the Phoenix picking up the siege tank, nullifying a lot of the damage there. A nice storm going down, but all these interceptors are just raining down on these Marines, and they do not stand a chance in this position. They're trying to focus the carriers, but it's not going to be enough. There is just not enough to take out these carriers. This observer joining in the fray, no doubt, to use its death laser on this Marine. Is it? Oh, and TLO GG's. I don't know. Well, that certainly surprised me. So TLO loses to Socke. Very well played by Socke as well with these carriers. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I welcome everyone back to my channel after a small absence, and I hope you subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and I'm pretty sure I've said that 3 times now, but yeah, cheers, bye now.